All right. So I'm going to make a decision today if I'm going to abandon this game. Let me tell you why. I've read the rules. I've read everything I could possibly read about the trophy, be ownership of 10 mazes. And I've been witness to it, that I'd be in a maze with a Pac-Man. The Pac-Man dies. I finish the maze, and I don't get credit for it. I'll go in a new maze. There's hardly any pellets in there. It's not my maze. I finish the maze. I don't get credit for it. And then any maze that doesn't have a Pac-Man, it says my name on it, I don't get credit for it. So a little more I'm going to play, but if I feel I'm wasting my time and that this trophy is glitched, which I heavily think it is, then I'm going to abandon wasting my time getting this platinum. Okay? I have put off competition. I put off getting tons of platinums for this game. And if it's a case where, I'm not, it's pointless, then I'm just going to stop. I think these things are bots. Now what happens is he left, right? So I should get credit for it, but I don't because now it says my name on it, right? I'm not going to get credit for this. No, it doesn't because I have to get a specific trophy and I need help. No, I got those trophies that require 160 hours. This is a specific trophy you need help with. This is an online trophy. Let me show you. I have 151 hours and 8 minutes, right? I got all the trophies that require the 160 hours. The two trophies that are left are Chomp 4 Pac-Man with 1 power pellet. That has nothing to do with hours put in, right? And the other trophy, you can't see it, but it's take ownership of 10 mazes, right? That has nothing to do with the hours either put in. That's an online trophy that these guys got to allow you to be in an elimination game without eliminating you and without you eliminating them, and then you get 10 mazes. No one's doing that. No one's allowing me to finish 10 mazes. So it has nothing to do with the 160 hours. Because that was for the gazillion thing. I did that early. So that was a grind. But I got that. So I got all the trophies to do with the hours. It's just a matter of 2 online trophies that you need to have your friends in here on the video chat saying, okay, go touch these dots, touch that dot, leave the maze, come back. This is like, they're making it like a Call of Duty goddamn thing, and I can't do that. Good afternoon, Robert. So, like, I want the platinum, but there's nobody. There's no boosting session till December 25th. And the boosting session has nothing to do with the trophy I need. It has to do with the gazillion points. I need the ownership of the 10 mazes and the Chomp 4 Pac-Man 1 power pellet. So that person left a maze, so I should get credit for this maze, and I'm not getting credit. Watch. Now I gotta leave this maze, right? So I should take ownership of this. So I gotta chomp this guy, get him out of the friggin' way, right? What does that being a writer have to do with an online trophy, though? Hey, Jay. See, I didn't get credit. I didn't get credit. There's nobody in this maze. Okay, the trophy is specific, right? Has nothing to do with being creative. If people don't assist me in an online trophy, I can't get the trophy. You're in an elimination game. They're all trying to eliminate you. If they don't eliminate you, see, I'm still not getting credit, and no one's in this maze. It's glitched. Listen, the thing is, I'm gonna, 1 second. There's no one in this maze, right? So I should have ownership of this maze. They're not giving me credit. Look at that. Unknown, look at that. There was no one in that maze, bro. No one was in that maze. I didn't get credit for that maze. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I gotta try to get it. I gotta kill him or something, and then get and do that. You know what? I gotta get out of this maze. I can't even get out of this maze. I'm trapped in this maze. Where are the doors to get out of here? I'm trapped in this maze. I can't get out. Where's the door? Isn't a door supposed to appear to get me out of here? So I thought once you kill the Pac-Man, this is your maze then. That's what I thought the rule was. That it resets for them. Right? Wasn't that the rule? That if you kill a Pac-Man in their maze, you take ownership of their maze? Wasn't that it? Oh, come on. They got me in a corner there. That's ridiculous. I can't get out of here. I'm trapped in here. This is like hell. I can't get out. Wait, what? You need to beat your score. Hold on. What score? What? Wait a minute. Let me put the chat on. Let me put the chat on. Why are you disappointed in Mr. Lamb? No Miss Pac-Man in this game. No. The two trophies that I need have nothing to do with the score. The two trophies that I need have to do with completing 10 mazes and taking ownership of it. So it has nothing to do with the score. That score you pay attention to when you got to get like the other trophies. Being at 7,000 to 13,000 is irrelevant because you have to take ownership of 10 mazes. It's not about levels, it's about a specific trophy, Jay. You have to eat 4 Pac-Men with 1 power pellet, right? That has nothing to do with the hours put in. That's an online trophy. The other trophy is no, you have to complete the maze. You have to eat all the dots in the maze and power pellets, right? But if you eat them, they supposedly lose, it gets reset. They lose ownership of the maze. And then when you go in a maze that's empty, you should get credit for that. I do want help. The only way I can get the trophy is it's an online trophy, so I can't do it by myself. It's impossible. So I have to rely on help for the trophy, or else I'm not getting the platinum. This has nothing to do with hours put in. I already got the trophy that was concerned with 160 hours. I got it before 160 hours. So I got the gazillion trophy. I got the million dodge trophy. I got the 100,000 warp trophy. These are two specific trophies that have nothing to do with hours put in. It has to do with the online players in here being cooperative. So in other words, I got to have 3 friends in here, right? Or 4 friends in here with me, right? I got to get the power pellet in the corner. They got to be near me. I got to eat all 4 of them as soon as I get the power pellet. That's one trophy, right? So if they don't cooperate, I'm chasing all 4. And you only have a limited time when you have the power pellet. So you can't chase 4 Pac-Man because you're not going to get all 4, right? So you have to rely on them to cooperate, right? The other day I did a live stream. You saw me. I got up to level 51, 52. Not yesterday, a couple days ago. That's when I got the gazillion points. Is because I did like 50 some odd mazes. And I got so many goddamn points that I got the trophy, right? So the second trophy that I need is you have to get control of 10 mazes that are not the original maze, right? So when I start off, I can't do that maze because that's my maze, right? So I have to go into someone else's maze and I have to either eat them or they got to get out of the maze in order for me to get credit for the maze. And the point is, it's not just about that. It's about they can't die because if they die, I win, but I don't win. I don't win the trophy. I get kicked out because it's an elimination thing, right? So imagine having a trophy in an elimination mode where you can't be eliminated. See what I'm saying? That's a horrible developer, right? You're making a ridiculous trophy that the only way you're going to get it is if these guys are on the same page as you, like Call of Duty. You go in there and you duck down. You go in there and you do this. This is ridiculous. This is like a goddamn ops. Like you're planning shit out. Nobody wants to talk to anybody. Nobody wants to help anybody. Nobody has this game. I'm the only schmuck that spent fucking $30 for this game. Because I buy everything. And nobody could buy it in the store. I started sending messages out to people on TikTok. Anybody. See how it says up there? It says haunted selfie. Right? See how it says haunted selfie, right? Here's the thing. I could now get this, right? Now, if I eat these two, I got one, right? Now I got to eat this guy, 3, and then I lost it. See, I got 3. I didn't get 4. If I would have got them, I would have got the trophy because they respawned, right? So I got to get them. See now this guy? What? Watch. They got to cooperate. These motherfuckers are not cooperating. They're running for me, and I can't get the goddamn trophy. Right, you need players, correct. And I don't have that. You can't do it with bots. It's pointless. Because the game ends. So it has nothing to do with me. I appreciate the help, Kay. Like, I appreciate you trying to figure it out. But, like, it has nothing to do with me being a writer. Like, to figure out a solution. The only solution that could possibly be is players need to play. And not only do they need to play, but they need to be on the same page as me. If we're not on the same page, I can't get the trophy. So it's not about me being good enough or whatever. It's, hey, this is Matrixlord. Okay, this is K-Rain. K-Rain, just avoid the ghost, but don't get killed. Okay, and hey, Paul, let me chomp you. Okay. And then, hey, unknown, let me chomp you and then try to avoid getting killed. And then, okay. And it's like, it's not going to fucking work unless people are actually in here, and there's nobody in here. This thing is like scarce. No, you can't buy it because it's delisted. That's another problem. See that too? You get kicked out. So God forbid, you have to, like, they have to all be in the game with you and not kill each other. That's for the elimination thing. The other trophy would be easy. Because they'll just let you kill them all at the same time. You get 4. I got 3 PAC-MAN. So it's possible to get that. It's possible to get bots even to kill 4 of them. It's possible, right? But the only one that's not possible is the elimination trophy. Because the elimination trophy, they have to not kill you, and then you got to complete the maze, but you got to take ownership of the maze by either killing them or them leaving. And if you kill them, you could end the game, because if they don't have enough lives, you die. So it's not a matter of Matrixlord sucks or being good enough. I have to be completely allowing someone to drive my car and trust them. And I hate that. I hate doing trophies like that. It has nothing to do with me not wanting help. I'm actually asking people for help because I need help to get this trophy. This is an online assist trophy. This, you ask for help for the trophy. You can't do it otherwise. So if no one helps me, I'm never getting the platinum. And it's not my fault. That's why I can't do it. It's possible to get the trophy with the Pac-Man, the 4 of them. You can luck out, right? I almost got it the other one. But unless everybody's on the same page, I'm never getting that other. See, look, I'm in this guy's maze, right? This is age square, right? But before I complete the maze, I gotta eat him, right? Because then he'll lose ownership of the maze, right? So I gotta, like, calculate it where I gotta eat him, right? Or I could go for the 4 Pac-Man trophy. But now the other guy decided not to respawn there, so he's out. So now I ate him. So now it's my motherfucking maze now. See, it says my name on the top, but now that I died, it sent me back to the original maze, so I don't get it. And it reset my score. So now imagine trying to do that 10 fucking times without dying. Now this is this guy's thing. Waffle, right? Okay. So I could get most of the dots done, eat him, but then if I eat him, the game could end. See how stupid this fucking trophy is? See how stupid this trophy is? So in other words, if you had people online, you'd be like, all right, go in another maze. And I'm like, all right, moment they leave the maze, this is your maze. That's it. So they gotta actually leave the maze for you to get control of the maze. If they don't, you don't get shit. Look, I could just clear this maze. Now, I'm supposed to get credit for this because nobody's in here. But, see what I'm saying? I didn't even get one done. I didn't even get one done. I didn't even get one done. I looked it up on PlayStation profiles. Now, one person has got this trophy in December. Thank you, Chinoki. You can't buy this game. What a shame. The game is delisted, Jay. So in other words, they felt that the game's a failure. So they removed it from the PlayStation Store. So the only people are playing the game are people that own it already. So, and then on December 31st, they end the game where you can't play this anymore. You can't create a boosting section because nobody. The thing is, if you look up on PlayStation profiles the trophy, nobody has this trophy in December. Anybody that's getting the platinum, they got the trophy already because they got it before it was delisted. So these are like bots, basically. Yeah, they took my $30 fucking dollars, right? And I'm losing it. I'm losing the whole fucking. I even called up PlayStation. And I'm like, oh, so I'm not gonna get a credit? They're like, no. I'm like, wow. So fucked up. It's so fucked up. Actually, to be fair, it wasn't $30. It was $20 because it was on sale. So I still paid $21.64 for it. So yeah, I lose that money. That's why I don't want to. I know it's impossible to get the trophy. There's no way. No, PlayStation don't own Pac-Man. Pac-Man is owned by Bandai and Namco, and Bandai and Namco put out games on the PlayStation for Pac-Man. I'm just disappointed because you know what? If it was up to me, I would get it because if I didn't have to worry about anybody else, I don't feel that I failed. I mean, I got trophies that were ridiculous, the gazillion trophy I got. So, like, but I think I proved it that I could play a game for 100 hours or 156 hours easy. It's not about that. Like, look, 151 hours and 21 minutes. You know, I never liked a game that's dependent on, I'm not a Call of Duty player. That's why this game never worked. And then if you go on PlayStation profiles and you look it up, there's some comments where people are like, listen, we're sorry, we can't keep the trolls out. Trolls are stopping people from getting the platinum. They're purposely trying to kill you knowing when you're about to get a platinum. So, like, you're damned with this game. I might just have to call it. You need a live player, not bots. The only trophy that may be possible is the 4 Pac-Man trophy. If I could get in a maze with 2 Pac-Man at least, kill them, they respawn, then I could technically eat them as they respawn. I got all the trophies there is that keeps, like, the rewards. So now it's just down to those 2 specific trophies. 1, eat 4 Pac-Man with 1 power pellet. That's 1. And then 2, complete 10 mazes, different mazes, without getting eliminated and without dying. Because you die, it resets. Let's just say you get 9 mazes and you die, it resets it to 0. So it's really, the developer really pissed everybody off with these trophies. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to this, too. I really don't want to call it either, but like, I really, really wanted this platinum. It's a shame. Because the biggest thing I thought was going to be the longest was the gazillion trophy, and I got all those. I got all those trophies. Now it's just a matter of them cooperating, you know? I could get that trophy today, the 4 Pac-Man. But the other one is just not happening. Unless there's actually 4 people that I tell them, hey, and then they just know what to do. They just all go in their separate mazes. They don't try to kill each other. They all try to survive. So in other words, in order for me to get this trophy, it's going to be dependent on, let's just say I have 4 people, right? They can't kill each other. They can't die to where they get kicked out of the game, because the game ends if, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing, is like if they die, the game ends. And I'll be the winner, but I won't be getting the trophy. So that's the whole point. We're all in separate mazes. You know? It's like, look, there's the goddamn fucking mazes. You know what I'm saying? We're all in separate mazes. So I gotta find a maze with 2 fucking Pac-Man in there. Right? And you can't even see the fucking entire maze either. Oh, bro. I killed 1. See what I'm saying? And there's no power pulse in there. Now, if I could kill these guys And then, see, I don't have enough time. They're running from me, so I can't do shit. I can't do shit. And I gotta stay alive. If they run from you, you can't do shit. You gotta basically, it's all about placement. You gotta get the power pellet where they're close by, because you have a limited time where you're super powered. Eat them. They respawn. You can't eat them within the first 2 seconds that they respawn, but you got to hope that the power lasts enough for you to kill them both, and they got to be close together when you're eating them. It's ridiculous. There's no way to do it unless you have players that help you.